In the aftermath of the presidential election, President-elect Trump wasted no time doubling down on an incendiary campaign promise: ending birthright citizenship. This bold pledge, while resonating with segments of his base, faces significant hurdles, both legal and political. At the heart of the matter is the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which unequivocally grants citizenship to all persons born on American soil. Trump's proposal has provoked waves of skepticism from legal experts who argue that such a fundamental change is beyond the reach of executive orders. Among these experts, Jessica Levinson, a law professor, sharply emphasizes that an amendment to the Constitution is required for such a change. "You can't executive order your way out of the Constitution," she asserts, emphasizing the clarity and unassailability of the 14th Amendment. While Republican figures like Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Vivek Ramaswamy have voiced support for Trump's stance, defining this issue within their broader immigration agendas, they face a thorny path. There is significant division within the Republican Party itself. Some members of the Republican Party pride themselves on the notion of the United States as a melting pot welcoming to all, a principle fundamentally challenged by this policy shift. Trump argues that such a policy is somewhat uniquely American, though data contrarily highlights dozens of countries with similar birthright citizenship policies. Proponents of the proposed change hinge their argument on the interpretation of the 14th Amendment's "subject to the jurisdiction thereof" clause. They contend that it should exclude children born to undocumented immigrants, though this interpretation has not stood up to traditional legal scrutiny and interpretations. Ilya Salman, a respected constitutional scholar, further denounces the move as a blatant violation of the amendment. His views are echoed by even staunch conservatives known for their judiciary reforms, such as Judge James Ho, who once supported birthright citizenship even for children of undocumented immigrants. Judge Ho's more recent comments suggest shifting interpretations, characterizing undocumented immigrants as invading aliens, a notion that fails to align with the predominant legal interpretations holding sway over decades. The narrative takes another twist as Trump cautiously opens the door to passing legislation to protect dreamers, young immigrants who arrived in the U.S. illegally at a young age but now consider it their only home. It's a narrow olive branch amidst broader rhetoric suggesting deportation of undocumented families. This contradictory stance poses additional challenges in navigating a bipartisan path forward. From a strategic perspective, some political analysts warn that Trump's proposed changes are divisive. While energizing to his core supporters, they are likely to spark intense legal battles and further political strife.